Coming up today on Pope's Plates, Zoodle salad. Hi, this is Jennifer. Thank you for joining me as we take a walk through the recipes that have built the culinary foundation of my family. Today we're going to be making zoodle salad or zucchini noodle salad. We're going to begin by peeling 2 medium to medium large zucchini. You may notice that when I cut the ends off and I peel the zucchini, I'm putting the ends and the zucchini peels in a Ziploc bag or a freezer bag. I will be freezing them, and at some point when I have plenty of vegetable scraps and chicken bones, I'll be making a chicken bone broth with that. Just like my grandmother taught us, we try not to waste anything if we possibly can. Now I'm going to be using a spiralizer to make noodles out of the zucchini. I believe there are also food processors that have a spiralizing device. I don't happen to have one of those. This is just sort of a manual spiralizer. I'm going to do the rest of this off camera. It is definitely a labor of love to make this salad, but it's worth it, I promise. Now we're going to cut, I would say, 1/4 of a red onion. Eventually you're going to want a total of 1/4 cup very thinly sliced red onions. And then you're going to add the red onions to your zucchini noodles. The next ingredient is an English cucumber. We're going to slice 1 English cucumber in half lengthwise, and then we're going to cut those into very thin half moon shaped slices of English cucumber. Now we're going to add cherry tomatoes that are cut in half. Here's a little trick. If you place the cherry or grape tomatoes in between 2 plates and cut your knife through the opening of those, as you'll see on the screen, it's a very easy way to cut your tomatoes in half without them rolling all over your cutting surface. Now we're going to add approximately 10 pitted Kalamata olives that are cut in half. You can also just add a couple of teaspoons of them, or really the taste of your family, how much you like Kalamata olives. We really like them in our house. Now let's make our dressing. Into a mason jar, I'm going to add 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 1/2 teaspoon of coarse ground pepper, and 1 teaspoon of dried oregano. If you use fresh oregano, you need to use about 1/4 of that because it is quite strong. As I was saying, we're adding our dried spices and seasonings into a mason jar, and then we're going to add 2 tablespoons of olive oil and 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. Our recipe calls for fresh lemon juice. While I prefer to use fresh lemon juice, if I'm not making something with a lot of lemons or limes for that matter, I usually use the kind that you can just put in your refrigerator. It's a little bit easier, but if you have fresh lemon juice, definitely use that. Now that we have all our dressing ingredients in our mason jar, we're going to seal it really well and shake it until the salt has dissolved and you can see that everything is mixed together very well and emulsified. And you're going to want to put that on your zoodle salad pretty quickly so that the zucchini doesn't brown or oxidize. Stir in your dressing to make sure that it is evenly distributed across your zoodle salad. Again, it's really important that you do this so that the zucchini doesn't brown or oxidize. And you may notice that you've got some really, really long zucchini noodles. I mean, really long, making it hard to serve. So you might want to cut those. You may want to check that before you dress the salad. I didn't think about it until I noticed them, but you may want to cut your long zucchini noodles before you add anything else to your salad. There's one more ingredient that we're going to add, and I add it after we've mixed our salad a little bit, just because I don't want it to completely crumble and sort of blend into the salad, and that is feta cheese crumbles. I add quite a bit because I really like them. Probably half a cup, maybe a third of a cup, but you add those and you stir them in gently before you serve your salad. I hope you enjoyed this recipe. If you made it, let us know in the comment section below what you thought or what changes you might make to this recipe. Thanks for visiting Pope's Plates. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Click the notification bell so that you'll know when we have new videos available. And make sure you subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. Until I see you again, let's get cooking!